Hey there, witches and magical souls, and welcome to another Manin's Minute. So, today I want to talk about something that often gets swept under the altar cloth when we dive into spells, rituals, and all things witchcraft, and that is mindfulness. But not just any old mindfulness. I'm talking about a very specific kind of focus and awareness that I like to call being a time wizard. Now, what the heck is a time wizard? It's not a character from a fantasy novel, although how cool would that be, but it is someone who's mastered the art of being fully present in the now. A time wizard is someone who steps into sacred space, whether it's a full-blown ritual or just lighting a candle at your altar, and owns that moment. No distractions, no guilt from yesterday, no anxiety about tomorrow, just now, just this moment, just being. Let's face it, our minds are busy places, like way too busy sometimes. 1 second we're calling the quarters, and the next we're thinking, did I leave the stove on? Or, I hope that person from work isn't still mad at me. It's normal. It's human. But in witchcraft, especially during circle work or ritual, that kind of scattered energy can mess with the flow, not just of your magic, but of your entire connection to spirit, deity, the universe, or however you frame it. Circle is sacred time. When we cast circle, we're not just creating a bubble of protection. We're stepping outside of linear time. We're entering a sacred time. Think of it like entering a temple that exists between the ticks of a clock. It's not Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. anymore. It's the moment of connection. In that circle, we aren't just people playing dress up with candles and chants. We're priestesses, priests, healers, conjurers, and creators of change. And that vision of us deserves to be present, awake, and fully aware. Being a time wizard means conjuring that sacred moment like a spell, deliberate, focused, and full of intention, not with force, but with clarity, presence, and magical will. We don't bring our mental clutter into ritual space. We don't let the shadow of last week's argument or next month's rent hover over the altar. We show up, whole, intentional, right here. Let me break this down simply. Energy goes where attention flows. If your attention is split, so's your energy. Think about it. If you're trying to charge a candle with intention, but you're half thinking about groceries, how strong is that charge really going to be? Mindfulness pulls your focus like a magnet. It brings your wandering thoughts back into alignment with your spell, your intention, your sacred work. It's the difference between a spark and a fire. And it's not just about effectiveness. It's also about respect for yourself, for the deities you work with, for the elements, and for the space you've taken the time to prepare. Would you want someone performing a ritual for you while scrolling on their phone or zoning out? Probably not. Your magic deserves your full attention. Your soul deserves that too. Now I know it's easier said than done. Our brains are wired for noise and chaos these days. That's why mindfulness and magical practice isn't something you either have or don't have. It's a skill. It's a muscle you build. And like any muscle, it needs exercise. Start small. Before a ritual, just sit for a few minutes and breathe. That's it. Just breathe and notice. Are you clenching your jaw? Let it go. Are your shoulders tense? Shake them out. Are your thoughts racing? Let them pass like clouds. You don't have to force quiet. You just have to observe and return to center. Next, as you're setting up your altar or prepping tools, do it mindfully. Feel the textures. Notice the smells. Be aware of the rhythm of your body. Slow it all down. Ritual isn't a race, it's a reunion. When you cast circle, really feel the energy of your athame or your finger moving through the air. Speak your words with intent. Listen to them echo in your space. Each word, each step, each action becomes part of your magic, not just something you do, but something you embody. One of the biggest things that steals our presence is anxiety, especially about time. Do I have enough time to do this ritual? How long will this take? What if I don't feel anything? The time wizard doesn't let the future yank them out of the present. When you're in circle, you're not on anyone else's clock. You've stepped into your own rhythm. And trust me, the world can wait a bit. We also have to stop bringing our past wounds and emotional bruises into circle. Yes, they matter. Yes, we honor them. But a ritual isn't the time to replay pain unless that's specific work you're doing. When we cast circle, we hit pause on all of that. We say, not now. We'll process later. In this moment, we are whole, powerful, and completely grounded. Being mindful is also a form of spiritual protection. When you're present, you're less likely to be influenced by chaotic energies or emotional baggage. You're not just floating through the motions. You're grounded, alert, and energetically solid. You are, in the truest sense, shielded by awareness. Distractions can't sneak up on a time wizard. Emotional vampires can't drain you when you're anchored in the moment. Unwanted energies bounce off your awareness like rain off of a well-oiled cloak. You're not just in ritual, you are the ritual. Let me give you a few down-to-earth ways to start practicing this time wizard mindset in your own craft. Set an intention before every ritual. Even if it's just, I will be fully present, that sets the tone. Breathe through transitions, going from daily life to sacred space. Take 5 deep breaths. Let go of everything outside of the circle. Use anchors. Light a specific incense, ring a bell, or wear a piece of jewelry that reminds you it's sacred time. Silence your phone, or better yet, put it in another room. Journal afterward. Reflect on what worked, what didn't, and how present you felt. This builds awareness over time. Being a time wizard doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you try, you show up, you hold space for yourself in a world that's constantly trying to pull you out of the moment. It's not always easy, but it is worth it. Every time you stand in circle, fully present, fully empowered, and fully here, you strengthen your connection to your craft, your spirit, and your sacred purpose. So next time you step into your circle, light that candle or whisper that chant, remember this: you're not bound by time. You are the keeper of it. You are the one who controls it. You are a time wizard. And that, my friends, is some seriously powerful magic.